Hello, welcome to DJ Puffnasty's and Money Maker Kyle's new and improved lesson on the digestive system. Today, we're going to go over what happens in your body. Alright, we're going to talk about the mouth. The mouth is where all digestion starts, but in the first place, we're going to talk about mastication, aka, or some people like to call it chewing. This is your teeth grinding down food. First physical breakdown in the digestive system. There's also this thing we call saliva in your mouth, where it lubricates your food and makes it easier to swallow. Going down, but there's also in your saliva there's a enzyme called amylase, which in fact helps break down food chemically. Uh, Also at the same time, in the mouth, that's where your starches begin breaking down. So. Next on our hit list is the esophagus. This is where the connecting area for your mouth to your stomach. Your food, after being broken down in the mouth, it moves down the esophagus through a process we like to call peristalsis, which is a series of wave-like muscle contractions that carries food down to your stomach. Oh boy, what could be next? Oh wait, I know. It's your stomach. After food is traveling down your esophagus, a thing called the cardiac sphincter, lets a little bit of food into your stomach where, it gets digested through different acids and muscle contractions. But, as food's exiting your stomach, there's a good old friend of mine called the pyloric sphincter that allows food to be passed through if it's ready to go, or allows it to be stay in the stomach. It's opinion. Oh boy, my pancreas. That good old friend helps uh, bring in enzymes that helps break down my foods, just like lipase. Helps down fats. Trypsin helps break down proteins, nucleus, just aids digestion. We got a lot of enzymes that come from my boy, and he helps out a lot. How could I almost forget about my good friend, the liver? The liver functions as it filters and processes blood as it circulates through the body, and it metabolizes nutrients and detoxifies harmful substances in our body, which is, very important. The gallbladder. Its main purpose is to store bile after it's been produced in the liver, but bile is a dark green brown fluid. It's got a lot of colors in it, but its purpose is to act as a surfactant to help emulsify the foods, and this all happens in the duodenum. Next, the food will move into your small intestine. This is where most of the absorption happens through osmosis and goes into your bloodstream, and this way your your cells can get all the nutrients it needs. But this food that enters your small intestine is called chyme. It's after it's been broken down by a bunch of enzymes in the stomach and moves into the small intestine. It is now called chyme. After all the nutrients in chyme have been absorbed into the bloodstream, the food moves into the large intestines where it will be here for about 1 to 3 days. This is like one of the final steps of the digestion process, and it sits in the large intestine for so long because it is about 23 feet long and is possible due to villus. After moving through the large intestines, the food will enter your rectum and exit out of your anus, and that is how your body collects all your nutrients from its. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you've learned a thing or two, and hopefully you will absorb all this information.